Hey, what's up? John Sonmez from SimpleProgrammer.com. And today we're going to be talking about Facebook, social media, sharing your life, wearing your heart in your sleeve, oversharing, all that fun kind of stuff that you see. You gotta love Facebook. Facebook is such a divisive technology. It has ruined more marriages, more friendships, more lives than I think any technology that we've had to date, aside from perhaps a nuclear bomb. Let's get into it. This question says, well, let's see. Or this is a side note from a longer email. He says, by the way, I'll take the opportunity to ask you a question related. Maybe it's worth a video, or maybe it's worth a video series. I guess it probably could be. When I first got invited to Facebook, it seemed to me like a terrible idea. I heard that people put their lives in there, showing things that maybe shouldn't be on the internet. How many of us have seen public divorces and fights with a little graphic detail on Facebook? I know I have. I'll vote. Okay. And once I decided to join due to popular demand, I realized they were all true. A couple of times I've debated with friends because they're extremely Google averse, because Google mustn't see that I want to buy X or Y product, but they publish on Facebook sensible information such as baby pictures. Yes, they are cute. And your far away mom should be able to see pictures of their grandchildren. But why should strangers be able to see a picture of my children? Hello, express kidnappings. Oh, by the way, I had a fight with a friend a year ago because she put a picture of my daughter on Facebook, knowing that I don't like to. So he says, mention some other things, travel schedule, you usually put that on Facebook so someone can come and rob your house. Home pictures. I heard of a case that a guy could draw a pretty accurate blueprint of a house based on pictures from a party. So in my head, if Google knows some stuff, I'll just get some extra marketing for my products I may or may not want. But if a bad guy from nearby knows sensible information, I might be in actual danger. So he wants to know what I think about this topic. So I think there's two sides to this, right? And I think I fall somewhere in the middle. I think usually the middle is more of a sensible place to be. So some of this is ridiculous, right? Okay, I mean, if you put pictures from your house from a party on Facebook, yes, there is that one guy, that one autistic savant who can take your pictures and make a blueprint out of it, okay? And I'm not saying anything against autistic people. There's autistic savants who can do like crazy mathematical and drawing stuff. So yes, there is that, okay? And yes, it is possible that someone could see your kid on Facebook, figure out where you live, and kidnap your kid. But it is so minuscule of a risk. Do you fly on airplanes? Do you drive in a car? Those are much higher risk activities, much more chance. You're much more likely to get struck by lightning. In fact, I mean, there's sometimes we're a little bit overcautious, right? You know, some of us, there was this whole thing. Just to give you an example of how these urban legends and overcautiousness occurs, there's this, people still believe that Halloween candy, that there was razor blades in it and that you should check your candy because people put razor blades in Halloween candy. That's a false thing. It was one report from one city a long time ago, and then it was found to be false. It was not true at all. But still, this created this whole huge thing about this, right? If you go to, here's another crazy one. I think it was in Hawaii. There's a sign that says, "Do not use your cell phone while pumping gas." Absolute ridiculousness. There has not been an instance of someone blowing up from gas fumes from using their cell phone. It doesn't cause a spark, but there's been a whole law so sometimes we're a little bit overcautious and it spreads. And Facebook is a great place to spread things that make us overcautious. Now, with that said, do I think it's a good idea to put your whole life onto Facebook? No. And there's a lot of good reasons for that, especially as a professional. You need to assume that whatever you put anywhere on the internet, okay, including those private Skype calls, you know what I'm talking about, is going to be published. That everyone in the world can see that, okay? When I'm shooting a video, when I take a picture and upload it to my phone, right? Because my phone is connected to the internet, it's possible and likely that at some point it will show up everywhere in the world, especially if you put it on Facebook, especially if you put it on social media, right? Even if it's just sitting on your hard drive, it's got a very likelihood of it being shared. Just go ahead and ask the people that have been in blackmail situations or celebrities that have had their private pictures shared, especially if it's on someone else's phone. But if you put it on Facebook, if you put it on social media, just assume that it's default public knowledge. And so as a professional, if you have pictures of you doing a keg stand, that might be cool. I might think that's cool. I might give you a thumbs up. I might do the new expression on Facebook. But a possible employer might look at that, and they might do a background investigation on you and pull up all your Facebook and Twitter stuff, even the private stuff, because there's ways to do that. Of course there is, right? And they might look at that and they might say, yeah, I don't know if we want to hire that guy. He was, I don't know. I keep on seeing all these pictures. It seems like all that he does every weekend is get drunk and party. But I don't think he'll fit with our culture, right? You see what I'm saying? Again, I'm not judging you. You can do that kind of stuff. You can have a picture of Facebook of you smoking a big ass blunt. Fine, cool, I don't care. But just realize that there are ramifications for this kind of stuff. And so, put out the stuff on social media that you don't mind sharing with the entire world. That's cool, and be cautious about that. Manage your image, manage your brand. Realize that even more so from this point in history, things are only going to become more shareable and more historical. What I mean is that everything is going to have a record of it. There's no erasing your history on the web anymore. It's gone. That opportunity is gone. There's no going back. There's no undo. So just keep that in mind. And but don't be ridiculously overcautious, a security freak. It doesn't make sense. Like, you got to optimize for your life. All right. Well, I've got something for you. So, if you want to join my social media network, go ahead and click the subscribe button below and share this. Take the video, share it on Facebook. All right. If you got a question for me, you can email me at john@simpleprogrammer.com. Don't forget to click subscribe. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.